Okay, so today what we're going to learn is simply how to make a bed. Making your bed is such an important part of your day, and people don't even realize it, because regardless of what kind of day that you have, good or bad, getting into a freshly made bed in the evening is very, very nice. With my beds, I always try to make them very comfortable, first of all, because it should be a sanctuary, your bedroom. So on top of my mattress, of course, I have a little memory foam pad on there, as well as a nice protector on top of that. So making a bed, like, that's very simple. I'm starting from scratch. Like, if you're making your whole bed, not just making in the morning, but making in the morning is also a very important thing to do. So what I recommend is, when you're doing it, is start with the hardest parts first. So for example, if your bed is up against a wall or something, put those corners on, get those corners on first, because it's much easier to get the sheets nice and taut when you're pulling from the opposite end. So very simply, within a few minutes you can have a very well made bed. First thing, a nice fitted sheet. When you're getting sheets, get a high thread count, get cotton. Do not be sucked in by the really inexpensive microfibers. They pill up, and they, like I said, they don't last as well as cotton. So many places you can go to get a really nice set of cotton sheets very reasonably. And some people are like, I don't want to spend that much. If you spend $60, $80, this is something that you sleep on every single night. Ideally, you should have two separate sets of sheets so you can make your bed while the other ones are in the wash. So do try to do your bed, your full bedding, wash, and everything at least once every 2 weeks. I know it gets challenging to do it, and it's like the last thing on earth anybody wants to do. So you've got your three corners on. You give it a nice shake. Now these are fresh out of the wash, so not as necessary as when you're just making your bed quickly in the morning. Make sure you pull everything down nice and tight and get everything tucked in on the sides. Like I said, these are probably about a 400, 450 count thread count. And like I said, the reason that's important is just, again, it makes it more comfortable. It's a smoother finish. If you get into the 800 counts and that sort of thing, they get a little more satiny. So like I said, I like mine to be around, 400 thread count, 350. And what that is how many threads are in an inch on a sheet. So you've got your fitted sheet down. As you can see, it just came out of the laundry, so it's got a few little wrinkles in it, and that's okay. No one's going to see that part. And it'll still be delightful to get into in the evening. Also, having a freshly made bed just makes your whole room look better. Even if and you guys all know it too. If your bed's a mess, your whole room's a mess, no matter how clean the rest of the room is. So bring your sheet down, like this. Kind of smooth it out. Make sure it's even on each side. And then tuck this in. Now, I want to show you something that's very important. My mom was the queen of making beds. She made the finest, best beds I've ever been into. You want to do what's called a hospital corner. So you tuck this in, like I just showed you under here. Grab your sheet right here, pull it up. It makes a natural triangle. See that? Take this, fold that under, bring this down, and then fold that under. So you have a very nice, what's called a hospital corner. See that right there? Then we'll go over and do the same thing on the other side. Just take that, pull that up like that, and then tuck the whole thing under. Again, just a nice way to finish off the edges with those hospital corners. Then pull this up, your top sheet. Now some people say they don't like them. It makes a big difference again too, with the coolness and also with the extra warmth in the winter. So the next thing you want to do is, we're going to skip it. I actually had a really nice down comforter that was here, and it's not on my chair anymore, but it's still kind of warm outside, so not super necessary. If you are going to invest in something with your beds, a down comforter, or if you have allergies, an alternative down comforter is really important. Get a nice medium weight down comforter. and add that to one of the layers of your bed. What I do too, the other nice thing about that is with the down comforter is you can layer over the top and you can change up your bed whenever you want to. I often wait for the end of season and go buy the quilts when they're on sale. So for example, this quilt, and this is a king size quilt, even though this is only a queen size bed. I like extra room for tucking. I think I got this after all was said and done. I think it was $14.99. I went back and got one that matched it exactly a couple weeks later, and it was $9 because it had gone to 70% off. But I'm saying there's so many places you can go. Steinmart, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, all of those stores where they have really great sales. So that's what I said. So it's very inexpensive and easy to update your bedroom for the seasons. So what you want to do with this is when I get this on, like I said, these just came out of the wash, so there's a little bit of just like lint and stuff on here, but like I said, it's your bed. You spend 8 hours a night in here. If you're lucky, even if you're not, you only get about 5 hours of sleep, that's okay. You still get about 5 hours. So again, you want to make it very nice, very comfortable, something you look forward to when you're getting ready to go to bed at night. So get your quilt on. And like I said, I like a little room for tucking for mine. Just make sure it's nice and even. You see this one, it was got a lot more room on the other side than I do over here. Then I get really nice, crisp, get everything how you want it. So again, you can tuck this in. Now some people don't like to tuck in their comforters, and that's absolutely fine. I like to do it because it just makes it, quite frankly, makes it a lot easier in the next morning when I'm making my bed. So I can quickly make my bed when I'm getting ready to go to work in the morning. It doesn't take as long, so I tuck in the ends. So make sure any lint or anything that's on it, like I said, especially if you just washed it, might get lint or something on it. Again, the key is just to create a sanctuary in your room for very little effort. So again, the same thing. I'm going to tuck this under. I'm going to do that hospital corner over here where this is down. Pull this up like this. Tuck it under. Let that fall. And some people might, that's what they want. They might want that look there where it just falls, and that's fine. It does take a little less time. Like I said, I like mine to be more tucked in than that. So we'll do the same thing again over here. Now mind you, I don't always, usually when I'm making my bed, it is in the morning, so I'm still in my pajamas. And that's what you should do. Make it a point to do it even before you get dressed, before you brush your teeth, before you get your morning started. So then up here, just to do something a little nicer with it, you know, you can pull all the way down straight, but I like to take the extra step of just making the top of the bed look nice as well. So we'll get that down here like this. Fold that back up to make that nice and smooth. And fold this back up over it. I think I want to put this under here because I don't want to see the raw edges of the quilt. So see how nice that looks? Just nice and very smooth. My mom, like I said, she was a queen at making beds. She would even iron. She would iron her sheets so that they would have that nice, crisp look to them. I am not as diligent as my mom, although sometimes I get in the mood and I'll do it. So again, just tuck that underneath there so you don't have any raw edges showing. Like I said, it's just something when you visually walk in your room at the end of the day, it's just very nice to see. Then just tuck that in. you're just going to go around your bed and tuck it in. Like I said, if you don't like yours tucked in, then don't do it. Let it hang. Smooth that out there. Make sure it's nice and even. Get that tucked in. And there you go. Last but not least, we want to add our pillows. Now I know some people sort of have things about too many pillows on a bed. I don't have a ton. I do have 6. Here's why. I find that with 6 pillows, since I don't currently have a headboard, it kind of makes up for my headboard. Again, pillows you can get, wait for the sale. I think I got these, I think they were like 2 for $9.99. They're Ralph Lauren pillows. You know, good brand. Lasts well, because you don't want to keep your pillows forever. And so, like I said, and these are mostly sort of just to mock up a headboard for me. And get those nice and stuffed in there. You can pull all this extra stuff off that sometimes comes with it, which I haven't done, but we'll just tuck that in there. Make sure your corners are crisp. Put that up there. Then we'll do the other one. Like I said, these same thing with these pillow jams, quilted, on sale at the end of the season. So I think I got 2 pillow jams for like $4.99. So basically, you can do an entire bed. Like I said, this was $14.99. I think these were $5 for both of them together in the same pack. So basically, you know, right now we're up to $20. I did pay a little bit more for the sheets. I think I paid about $70 for the sheets, but very well worth it. Because that's the part that touches your skin. Again, same thing with these. Just I think these were $10 for these pillowcases. So if you are setting a budget, not including a down comforter. Like I said, down comforter, be resourceful, wait for them to go on sale. But for a down comforter, you probably would need to expect to pay about $250, $300 for a down comforter. Save up for it. It's worth it to do it. I know when I got mine, I actually ended up only paying about $75 for it because I did it around Christmas time, or right after Christmas time. It had gone on sale. I waited. I knew the one I wanted, the medium weight. Got it at Kohl's. Waited for it to go on sale. And then I used my Kohl's cash that I had to take off of it. And then for Christmas, I'd asked for gift cards. So, because I knew that's what I wanted to get. So that's another option that you have. And I know most of you probably know how to put on pillowcases. This is mostly for a time thing to see how quickly you can get your bed made and how nice your room looks when it's done. And like I said, in the mornings, when you are getting ready for work, it goes a lot faster. You can have everything done and made in probably 5 minutes if it takes that long. So like I said, I got these, just a nice accent to complement the hot pink and the other quilt that I got. Then the other thing I did do is again for this pillow, I did spend a little extra to get a memory foam pillow for myself, just because I like how it lays and how my head lays on it, and it's quite comfortable. Again, this was another thing that I just kind of waited for it to go on sale and got gift cards. Like I said, my mom was here, she would have ironed these. I am not ironing them, but it's like I said, you can if you'd like to. That's because I know when I get in bed this evening, they're going to get all wrinkly good. So, but you know what? It is a nice thing to do. So, get your pillowcases on here. get that on. So like I said, I have the extra because that looks like a nice headboard now since I don't have one. Get my accent pillows on. And there you go. From start to finish, your bed is made. In the morning when you get up, it'll only take you about 5 minutes. So, there you go. If you have any questions, please comment below. Thanks.